Good evening once again, everybody. It is John from WrestleScope TV and doing kind of a follow-up from last night where we talked about the huge announcement from the NWA about an all-women's pay-per-view on August 28th in St. Louis, Missouri, and listening to the comments from Mickie James, who is going to be the executive producer of the show on last night's NWA Power. She states that she wants women from all over the world, doesn't matter what their contractual status is, what company they're with, up-and-comers as well. Who would you like to see the NWA bring in for this all-women's pay-per-view? Obviously, it's pretty safe to say anybody that's under WWE contract is off limits. But there's a lot of other women out there. Who would you like to see come in? I talked about this last night. There's obviously the potential of AEW women coming in because of the relationship that NWA and AEW have. Hello, Lucas. How are you? Impact Wrestling could be a possibility. Maybe Japan. Would Ring of Honor allow some of their women, their new bigger women's division, come on over to the NWA? Is this an opportunity for yet another forbidden door to be busted down? I think this is a huge opportunity for women's wrestling and a chance for promotions all around the world to get their women focused in on a great show like this, and especially since this is going to be in front of a live crowd in St. Louis. Yes, Ty Conti would be absolutely fantastic. Again, AEW is in a great situation. They have done phenomenal things over the last 6 months with their women's division, especially with Dark and Dark Elevation. Last night on Dark, if you happen to catch it, Chicago's sweetheart, Missa Kate, somebody that I have been lobbying for months to be on AEW, finally got to make her debut last night. And I've started it on Twitter now. I'm lobbying for her to be a part of this NWA show. I think she would be a fantastic addition. Any of the women that are involved with Thunder Rosa and Mission Pro Wrestling would be absolutely fantastic. A woman that needs to come back, and I don't know what her relationship with NWA is right now, but Allison Kay. I would love to see Allison Kay come back. There's a lot of great opportunities here. This is going to be a short broadcast, but leave your comments, leave your suggestions in the comments. What woman, obviously not under WWE contract right now, what woman would you like to see appear in the NWA? I think Lana could end up in the AEW at some point in time. I don't think it's going to be as soon as her contract ending. I talked about this over the weekend on WrestleScope Weekly. And keep in mind, actually, I think we could take a couple of names off the list right now because of the 90-day no-compete. Lana, Santana Garrett, and Ruby Riott all would not be eligible to show up at this because their 90-day no-competes, they would not end until 2 days after this show, which is very disappointing because how cool would it be to see Heidi Lovelace show up as a surprise guest at this show, or Santana Garrett. Unfortunately, just because of the timing of this and the 90-day no-compete clauses, those women will not be able to be there. What about the Iconics? What about Peyton Royce and Billie Kay? You'd have to think, because Mickie James was just last in WWE, and she did, she had some interactions with those ladies. Could we potentially see them, this be their first show that they show up at? I know they are eligible to be signed to start appearing very soon here. Actually, I think within the next week or two here, I believe. they would be eligible. So could they potentially show up? When will the NWA start announcing talent that is signed for this show? I mean, they're still, a little over 2 months out from this, but the list is long. The list is very long of women that could potentially show up on this show. I would be excited to see. But again, leave in the comments here. We are on Twitch. We are on Facebook and YouTube this evening. I'm going to cut this a little bit short because it is getting a little later in the evening. But leave your comments here about who you would like to see appear at the NWA's all-women's pay-per-view on August 28th in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm excited to see what they can put together with this. I'm curious to see how much time they're going to give this show as well. Is this going to be a traditional 2 to 2.5 hour NWA pay-per-view, or are they going to try going a little bit longer with this? We shall see. Again, not a lot of details available right now, but I'm sure we'll be hearing things in the upcoming days and weeks about this show. It is Wednesday night. There was no AEW tonight. I will be coming back in the next day or two here with NXT TakeOver in Your House pay-per-view. Lucas. I don't know if she's going to be cleared. I don't know if she'll be back and ready to wrestle, but Anna Jay would be I would love to see Anna Jay and Ty Conti in tag team action together. Oh my goodness, that would be fantastic. Anyways, I will have NXT TakeOver in Your House predictions coming up in the next day or two here, trying to see if I'm going to be able to get somebody on board with me to do predictions. I'm not expecting too many shocks in the show. I'll give you a little bit of a teaser. I don't think any titles are going to change hands at In Your House, but we shall see. I'm going to head out again. Please leave your comments here. As always, give a like to this video. It helps with the algorithm, gets more eyes on the product. Also, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so, and hit the notification bell for notifications of every time that something brand new is on this channel. And also, don't forget to sign up for all of our other, and I need to update this one because I've added a Facebook page now, but definitely follow us on all of our other social media, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Greatly appreciate all of that. Well, Lucas, you're just going to have to wait until I do my predictions, but I think that is going to be the match of the night right there. Is going to be the match between Cameron Grimes and L.A. Knight, Eli Drake. All right, I'm going to head out of here. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will be back tomorrow with day number 71 of the 365 days of WrestleScope. Yep, we are continuing on. What will be the quarter mark? Quarter mark would be 91 days. So maybe we'll have to plan something for the quarter poll when we get to 91 days. I'll have to figure out what day that's going to be. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And, yep, see you tomorrow.